So today we are going over vaulted Fortnite items that we all want to return. So these items are vaulted and will never return for different reasons. Now this list includes emotes, skins, pickaxes, gliders and much more, so let's get straight into this here. Number 10, it is going to be the fresh emote. This emote hasn't been in the item shop for over 1,600 days, last seen in November 2018. And unfortunately this emote will never return due to legal reasons, so if you don't own this emote then unfortunately you'll never be able to purchase it. But I know a lot of people do want this to return because it's a very rare emote, but also it is a very good emote. It's been in the game since season 1 and it's just a great emote that so many people wish they did buy. And same goes with another emote that goes by the name of Scenario. Now obviously this is a part of the iconic set, and obviously the iconic skin will never return since it was a one-time promotion, but everyone who doesn't own the iconic skin really wishes they did own it because not only is the skin amazing, but also the emote is so good and it's also got a great music track as well, so this is definitely an emote that people do want to return, but unfortunately it never will. But a skin that people do wish they had is the Peely skin. Now, there's been lots of different versions of the Peely skin. We've had the Agent Peely, Frozen Peely, there's been so many different versions, but the original one released in Chapter 1 Season 8. And a lot of people didn't unlock the Peely skin because a lot of people may not have had the Battle Pass, maybe some people weren't playing back then, but this is one of the most iconic skins in the entire game. And those who don't have this skin definitely do want it, but obviously since it was a part of a battle pass, it will never return. But one of the rarest Fortnite gliders is the Mako. Now this is one of the rarest gliders in the entire game, and it would be pretty crazy to see the return of this because this was in the season shop obviously during season 1 and it hasn't been in the game since 2017, so I think a lot of people do want this glider to return, mainly because it's just a very rare glider, and if you do own this glider then you're seen as quite an OG player, but obviously if it did return it wouldn't really be OG anymore. But there's definitely a lot of people who wishes they were playing back then because they could have purchased this glider from the season shop, and a lot of people who were playing back then who don't own the Mako glider definitely regret not purchasing it. But by far one of the most iconic emotes in the entire game is the Orange Justice emote. This emote released in the Chapter 1 Season 4 Battle Pass, and this obviously was a very popular emote when it was added to the game because people just love using this emote. It's got the great music track, obviously it's a very iconic dance, and this was obviously in the Battle Pass so it will never return, but there's definitely a lot of people who do wish they did own this emote. One of the most famous emotes in the entire game, everyone knows this, even people who don't play Fortnite know about Orange Justice. And there are quite a lot of players who don't own this emote because not a lot of players were playing back then and not many people may have purchased the Battle Pass. It's not really a rare emote, but there are definitely a lot of players who don't own this emote who wish they did. But by far one of the best pickaxes in the entire game is the Leviathan axe. This is a part of the Game & Legends series set, and this is probably one of the best pickaxes ever. It's a great one-handed pickaxe with a great swinging animation, and so many people want this to return. It did release in Chapter 2 Season 5, it's reactive, it's got a built-in feature, and so many people want it to return because it hasn't been in the item shop since March 2021, which is nearly 800 days ago, so it's by far one of the rarest item shop pickaxes in the entire game. And so many people want this to return. There's always people asking Epic to bring it back, but we don't know why this hasn't returned. There's not really any specific reason, but hopefully it does return soon because this is an amazing pickaxe. But obviously one of the most wanted Fortnite skins that everyone wants to return is the Travis Scott skin. This hasn't been seen since it first released in 2020, and this probably will never return. And this is maybe the most wanted skin. There's so many players who do regret not purchasing the Travis Scott skin, and there's probably even more regret because this skin might not ever return. And one of the best back blings in the entire game has to be the Black Shield. This was in the Chapter 1 Season 2 Battle Pass, the first ever Battle Pass, and you had to reach tier 70, which was the final tier, because obviously this came with the Black Knight skin. And this is one of the best back blings. It's such a clean and such an iconic back bling. It goes with so many different skins, and there's so many players, including myself, who really regret not unlocking this. And obviously this will never return because this is a Battle Pass cosmetic and Battle Pass items will never return to the game. But those are a load of vaulted Fortnite cosmetics that we all wanted to return, but unfortunately most of these probably will never return. But if you did enjoy the video, then don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more. And there's a load more videos on screen here. Make sure to click another one to keep on watching, and I'll see you over there.